Welcome to GoCast.
Welcome to GoCast, another episode. I'm still here with Arnold Asamabedu, big man. Arnold, Table of Men. In recent times, we don't hear of Table of Men again.
Yeah.
I mean, for the last 2 years or so. Are you disappointed the group is now defunct?
Yes, yeah. Then I'm disappointed because of I'm looking at the positives
Okay.
because the mindset that you guys had. Because I remember the first time I saw you guys was at Attic.
Yeah.
I think that's where you did your first
Yeah,
meeting
I
and all that
remember,
stuff.
I remember.
Yes, and so me, I know the beginning.
Yes.
And I know how it went. You guys brought, so first of all, the mindset to actually have a collection or an assemblage of industry experts and project the gospel music and the gospel artists. That's from where I sat. That was the mindset. That was the focus. That was supposed to be the mission and the vision. And apart from that mindset, which was brilliant, because gospel is in the minority, whether you like it or not.
Yes, that's true.
Gospel is in the minority. That is why when we, for example, TGN, you have 15 artists, 2 gospel artists. Any major event, 15 secular artists, 1 gospel artist. Performing. And so gospel has always been in the minority. So when I actually saw that you guys are coming in to elevate, push, and project gospel, I was excited. And it worked.
Yeah.
The first couple of years, it actually worked. Again, when you guys came in, the inception of Tom brought some vibrancy into the conversation. I know what you guys did when Nasi, Diana Hamilton, PCA, and the rest. That level of vibrancy, obviously, is missing. Because you had yourself, Nate, Frankie 5, CNS, Ufi Donko.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the assemblage of minds, experienced minds who are actually fighting for a cause. However, along the line, I don't know whether it was you guys starting getting power drunk, or you thought you were too influential, or you thought Antonio Mufremu said GNU. Like I say, if you don't pass through Table of Men, it won't work. Who told you it won't work? It was working before you guys came in. So you guys were supposed to follow, be on the mission. But of course, you are humans. And so once table of her, table mama betu so and but again, I also anticipated things like this happening because you guys are big men. Egos will come into the picture, respect will come into the picture. So if it's not properly managed, it will fall apart. And one other thing that I felt was your undoing was the fact that almost all of you represented brands. So you were representing Joe Metal. Kofi Donko is representing the wife. Christianes has his own.
Yeah,
and so if I come into the Table of Men settings and I realize that our focus last year was on your artist, this year I'm expecting the same energy from my artist. If I don't get it, I'll feel some kind of way. I'll feel some kind of way. And so you drift away from the main focus of projecting a collective to individuals. And for me, it won't work. So these are some of the things I feel, if it has stayed focused on the mission, by now we'll
but do you believe it's a big loss to the gospel industry?
Yes. This conversation that we had just on radio about Diana, PCA, Table of Men should have been advancing such conversations. You understand? And ensure, and you see, it goes beyond this. That was just, like I said, gospel has always been in the minority.
That's true.
It will take a certain force, a certain pressure group to actually bring it back. And for me, I think you guys should get back together and probably align properly. Get proper mission, proper vision, because they need you. They need that push. Gospel actually need that push so that at least they will come at par with the secular, because they are still in minority.
But if you are getting back together, like you are saying, what do you think we should do better?
Okay, you need to have leadership. If you are because you guys are all on that level.
We had leadership. Okay, say this was our leader.
Then
we should change leadership.
Yeah, change him. No, but seriously, leadership is key because of the egos in the room. And so if your leadership is feeble or lackluster, you'll be in trouble. And that leadership must accord respect. When somebody walks in the room, they respect that. If you don't pick a leader like that, then what's the point? The leader must command respect, must command regard. You understand?
Yeah.
So because all of you are on that level, so you need leadership, and then stay focused. Don't let personal affiliations affect the core mandate of TOM. Once you do that, it's a reason the TGMA, for example, do not allow people who are affiliated with artists to be involved. Because you have your interest. Because if I enter into the so that's how you guys should go. Get together, stay focused, and leave the personal sentiment, personal affiliations away from the core job of TOM.
But I mean, when we're supporting PAC, I think we proved a lot of people wrong. Because PAC's manager was not part, and we had that, you know. But the Nasi thing, that's what brought the whole thing. I mean, people felt we didn't give Nasi a lot of that because some people had issues with Nasi, the group, and all of that. So if you're coming together, you're saying we should just pick neutral people that are not affiliated to artists, people that don't have grudges in the space.
The kind of job you and I are in, there's no way that you say you work for one artist or the other. There will be one point in time, some artists will come and say, so Charlie boy, once you have that conversation, you're affiliated. So you can't do away with the affiliation because it's part of our industry, part and parcel of our industry. Just separate the personal engagement from the main role Tom is supposed to play. Project gospel. And so today, for example, if you are going into 2026 TGMA and then Artist of the Year, there's PAC, there's Diana, they all make it. It's up to Tom now to sit and say, listen, how do we go about it? We have 2 of our people in there. Do we amass support for all of them, or we put our best foot forward, like they say in TGM? Do you understand? But the point is, support all of them. It's up to you and to say, okay, and maybe you have a discussion with the nominated ones. So what do? You have a problem. You have 2 artists, you gave this. There must be a plan. Without a plan, you fail. So there must always be a plan. But I think you guys should get back together and make it work.
But like I always say, the PSA one like this was a plan. Because the PSA one, I think that was our last successful project. So let me talk about it. Because that time there was Joe and PSA. You had a conversation with Joe. But no one was bold to come out because he wanted it to be private. But we had a conversation with Joe. I swear they had that conversation. Then I was like, oh, I mean, let's push another person. So that's why we all went out. People say, but Joe is there, but you are not giving us permission to say that he was not interested. You understand all of that?
The misconception too was, like you're saying, there were a lot of things you guys were doing that the public were not aware. And you know our industry, we talk. So it's imperative that sometimes, or when you guys get back together, there must be a spokesperson for the group. And you have too many spokespersons in that group.
Because everybody's on radio.
Yes, that's the problem. That's the problem. You understand? Because Christianity is on PCFM saying one thing. Obinate is sitting somewhere saying one thing. You are sitting somewhere saying one thing. There must be a spokesperson. There must be coordination. Yes. The fact that you're on radio doesn't mean talk about Tom-related matter when they've not asked. Or if they ask you Tom-related matter, you know he's the spokesperson for Tom.
So talk to it.
Simple. Too many masters can't drive a ship. It's more fix it. Because you need you. You need you.
Arnold, thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Welcome.